How in the world do we raise kids in today's crazy, mixed up world? That is the topic of today's discussion. I don't know about you, but I didn't know what I didn't know about being a mom. And I have learned over the past 20 years of being a mom, some things that have worked, things that didn't work, and that's what I share in my channel, Motherhood Made Simple. I'm Conradie. So, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling about raising kids today? It's challenging, yes? It was challenging back in 2002 when I had my first child. It's even more challenging now. So, what are the things that are really needed? What is it? Like, if you could name it just for a minute, what is it that you need? I'm asking you as the mom, what do you need to help you raise children, be your best, navigate motherhood with ease and grace, right? What do you need? For most of us, we don't have a clue. I didn't have a clue what I needed. I was just doing what I thought to do, what everyone else was doing, trying this and trying that, like a recipe, right? Well, how are you doing that? And what are you doing? And did that work, right? Reading book after book, seminar, online training. I mean, you name it. I was just like, how am I going to raise my children in today's world? After all of that, and many years and many ups and downs and twists and turns, I'm going to tell you that the one single ingredient, the one thing that made all the difference in my motherhood journey and turned my whole motherhood experience around was when I stopped trying to figure it out by looking at what the world said I should be doing, what the school said I needed to do to raise successful kids, what the world said was going to make someone happy and what kind of jobs. I had to really just tune that all out, and I had to learn how to tune within. Whoa, was that an eye-opening experience? Not only did I not know how to do all that, when I went within, it was like there was nothing there. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this turning within? How am I supposed to bring forth what's within? How am I supposed to be my best? Because everything I was reading at the time was live in the present moment, experience your best self, bring out your best. You have so much potential inside. What are your gifts? Who are you? What's your purpose? On and on, right? Those are the big questions in life, but they so pertain to what we're doing with children, right? Aren't these the things we want to give our children? Don't we want to be able to help them know who they are, help them love who they are, help them know how to get their needs met with ease, grace, and abundance, help them navigate life, help them figure out what makes them happy and joyful? This is what Motherhood Made Simple is going to help us do. Not all in this video, but over a series of a whole bunch of videos that I'm going to put out to help us really learn how we as moms can tune in and learn how to be our best, how to bring forth this potential within us, how to use our gifts and our talents. These are things when we can learn as moms, we can then teach our children. This is the one thing that turned my whole motherhood journey around. I stopped trying to fix my children, make them do something, try harder to fit in with what the world said. I stopped managing behavior and activities, and I just started to ask myself the questions. Christy, are you happy? Christy, are you nourished? Christy, are you thriving? Christy, who are you? Christy, what are your gifts? I started to apply what I was thinking about in my head to actually learning that about myself. And then, amazing. I started to be able to see that in my children. I started to see my children's gifts. I started to see what they were good at, what they were struggling at. I started to tune into their needs, like their emotional and spiritual needs, not just physical needs, not just the needs to pass the next test in school or to make the next sports team, right? Those are needs. But until we can get underneath the superficial, what everyone is doing, like what I call the conditioned life, till we can get underneath that and start to consciously create what kind of life we as moms really want to be experiencing, we can't teach our children. We need to be the change we want to see. We need to be who we want our children to become. That made my motherhood journey so much easier. It simplified it. I stopped doing too much, trying too hard, and I really started to connect to who my children were. I started to actually see these amazing human beings that I was privileged and gifted to raise and teach and bring up in the world. So if that's something you want to learn more about, please subscribe to my channel for new and updated information. I'm going to be sharing 20 plus years of research and trial and error and all kinds of different things that I did to help me love not only my life, love not only who I am, but actually love motherhood, and then be able to share all that, twists and turns and challenges and all, with my children in such a way that they actually learned from every mistake I was making, right? It wasn't something like I was ashamed of or felt bad about. I actually just used that as fuel to help my children see, okay, this is what we need to do. That didn't work. Let's try this. Life skills. I started to teach my children life skills. I didn't know it at the time. I just knew that when I started to tune into me, a whole new world opened up. And let me just say, tuning into you and taking time for yourself to really get to know you as a person, moms, to get to know you and what makes you flourish and thrive. It's like giving yourself the nutrients that we get in food that keeps our bodies going. It's like giving yourself the nourishment your soul needs so that you can show up as the mom you want to be for your kids and partner with them in such a way that all the things that you're worried about or struggling with, they sort of start to take a back seat. And then all of this other amazing presence, being in the present moment experience, starts to become your everyday. And I'm going to go into that in future videos. I'm going to talk about how you can live in the present moment, how you can change your conditioned thinking, get off of this crazy, do this, only this, and only that's going to work kind of frenzy that we as moms find ourselves in, and really learn to relax and sit back and go on a journey where you can pedal with joy in your motherhood journey. That is my wish. That is my gift. That is what I'm trying in everything I do, whether that's here on YouTube or on Pinterest or on my website or in my programs. I am just trying to return you to you, get connected to you, and then you can help your children connect to who they are. And we can live a connected life in a disconnected world, right? With so many distractions and so much coming at us all the time. I'm wanting to give you a place here on YouTube that you can come back and connect to you. Get the nourishment you need so you can continue your journey, life journey and motherhood journey, and become the best mom and person you want to be. That's what I learned to do, and I'm going to teach you in many different ways how to do that. So stick around. If you want to continue, subscribe. I'm building this channel. This is brand new to me. I'm not brand new to motherhood, but I'm brand new to YouTube and sharing my message. So I would love it if you would connect with me and let me know if anything is resonating with you so that I can create more content specific to your needs. I have a lot of stuff to share and I'll be sharing that, but I'll also share videos and things based on your questions and your comments. So welcome to Motherhood Made Simple, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.